What's up, you guys? Jason Wardrop here, and in this video I'm going to show you how to create Instagram ads for beginners. So I'm going to go through a few of the specs right here, and then we're going to jump on to Facebook and actually go through and create the Instagram ads, because Facebook, they bought Instagram a few years back, and then they just kind of implemented the whole Instagram advertising platform into the Facebook Ads Manager. And so we'll show you guys how to set that up. So real quick, guys, we just want to cover some specs on setting up your Instagram ads. So if you go here, I just did a quick Google search of saying like Instagram ad video links, because you could do images, you could do multiple images, so you can like swipe through like you're doing on Instagram, right? Or you can even do videos, like you can see this little I think it's La La Land video, and then you can see like different placements. So Instagram stories, see the specs. So if you're using a video just on the Instagram news feed right here, you can see the video length has to be 1 to 60 seconds. Okay, so it's longer than that, they won't actually allow you to run the ad on Instagram. Okay, so then they come down here and show you some different technical requirements. So if you go to facebook.com, or what I would do is I would just Google Instagram ad video length or something like that, and it was the first search result. That's how I kind of found this page. Right now we want to go through and check out the Instagram stories, because for those of you guys who use Instagram, you know, you've got the feed, and then they kind of copied Snapchat a few years back, or maybe a year or so, I can't remember the exact time frame, but you've got the stories at the top. Okay, so it's pretty cool because as you're going through, clicking through your stories, you can actually show up an ad right there, and just, you know, it's a little bit more in people's face, I guess. So kind of cool. But if you look at this, you can only have a video for 1 to 15 seconds, right? So you want to probably shoot a different video based off of where the placement is and make it specific to what's actually happening. And anyway, so I just want to hit that really quick. Now let's jump over to Facebook, and I'm going to show you guys how to go through and get into the Ads Manager and set up these ads on Instagram. Right, so we're going to either come over here to the Ads Manager under the Explore tab on the left-hand column, or you can come up here to the drop-down right arrow, and we're just going to say Create Ads. Okay, so we're gonna come in here. It's gonna take us into the Facebook Ads Manager, and we're just gonna do Start Over. And let's just say you're at the initial Ads Manager. That kicked me in right into creating an ad. But let's say we're starting completely from scratch. So we're gonna go through and let me just exit out some of these things. So we're gonna go through and create a new campaign. All right, so we're gonna say Create a campaign, and it's gonna first ask us what is our marketing objective. Okay, so just like Facebook, this is the same exact thing, but it's for Instagram. Okay, so like, what objective do we want to accomplish? Do we want people to watch our video? Do we want people to click to our blog or our website? Do we want to generate leads? Like, what do we really want to get at? Okay, so for this example, let's just say we want people to click to our website or our blog. So we're going to click on traffic for right here, and then we'll just give it a quick name it whatever you want, but I'm going to say Instagram demo. Okay, and so we'll hit continue there. And then we can give this ad set a name. This is where we're going to go through and choose the targeting, who we want to actually target. And this is where we're going to tell Facebook that, hey, we don't want it to just show up on Facebook. We want it to show up on Instagram, or show up on Instagram and Facebook. You can choose both or choose one or the other. Okay, and we'll show you guys how to do that here in a second. So we're going to say Instagram advertising demo. Okay, just type that in right there real quick. And so we're going to come down. We're going to choose the audience. Right, for right now, I don't know, let's just say we're gonna target New York City. Okay, New York City. Let's see, it popped right there, New York, New York. Okay, so then we could do let's say we'll do a 10-mile radius within New York. See 9 million people, and then we could go and target, let's say we're doing a 25 to 65, and people that like basketball. Okay, so now it's going to drop down to 1.8 million. And then what we're going to do, this is where the whole Instagram advertising placements comes into play, where you want to make sure that you're choosing this, right? So Facebook by default is going to say automatic placements, and it's going to show up on every possible place that Facebook can show your ads. So Facebook newsfeed, Facebook Messenger, Instagram, Instagram stories, their audience network. There's a whole bunch of different options. But what you want to do, you want to specifically target either the Instagram stories or the Instagram newsfeed. So we want to click on edit placements, come down, and this is kind of cool, guys. Like, although Instagram is pretty much primarily used on your mobile phone, you can actually determine what device. Like if you want to say, hey, mobile only or desktop only or what I would probably do is just leave it as all devices, just because there's probably not gonna be a lot of people on desktop that are gonna be going through and searching through Instagram, but who knows, it could happen. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is what we can do is go through and uncheck all of Facebook. We can uncheck all of Audience Network, uncheck all of Messenger Home, and we just choose Instagram feeds. Okay, so now if we come back over here, if we remember, if we go to the Instagram feed, we can have a video for up to 60 seconds long. All right, whereas with if we do the stories, we have to do it at least, it can be a maximum of 15 seconds. Okay, so based off of your creative, like whether you're using a video or image, you can still use an image, right? It's not a problem. But if you're gonna go through and say you want to show the video on your stories and on the news feed, it has to be able to match both of those. So like it has to be less than 15 seconds, and if it's longer, then it's not going to be able to show up on the stories. It's only going to be on the news feed. Okay, so sometimes if you're really going to get detailed into your advertising on Instagram, maybe what you want to do is shoot a different video for the Instagram story that's less than 15 seconds. Okay, it's kind of just like more of a quick hit. And then the news feed, you can have a little bit longer video if you're like, let's say you're in real estate and doing an open house and going through and showing that. Whereas with stories, if you're doing an open house, maybe you just got your camera up to your face and say, hey, Jason Wardrop here, we're doing an open house on this day, hope to see you there. Swipe up, because you can actually have them swipe up and click the link, and I'll send you more of the details. Okay, so those are kind of the different things. Whereas like on your news feed, if you have 60 seconds, you can give a little bit more run through of the actual whole home there. So that's kind of the differences here. For this example, we'll just choose them both. And you can, so guys, get this, you can go through and choose Instagram and click on Facebook and choose multiple, choose all these different platforms. Or you can create an advertising campaign just targeting Instagram and another one just targeting Facebook. So you can kind of see that split test and see the results of how things convert on one versus how they convert on the other. All right, so we'll just leave it on both of those for right now. You can see 1.4 million people, and we'll come down. We can choose a budget. We can do a daily budget. We can do a lifetime budget. So like if you want to just kind of say, hey, I'm gonna spend 10 bucks a day, 20 bucks a day, 5 bucks a day, whatever. Or you're like, I only have a lifetime budget of let's say $100. I want to spend, oh, that's $1,000, and I want to spend that over the next month, right? So then you can kind of say, hey, set a start and end date, and obviously that'll kind of, I mean, it won't necessarily spend exactly like $3 per day. What Facebook does is they'll starts taking the look at the data, and after the first week they'll say, okay, Tuesdays and Fridays actually perform better. So then the following weeks they'll save up more of the budget for those specific days. Okay, so if you're doing a lifetime budget and it's not all spending evenly consistently, don't worry, they will spend it, but they're trying to optimize it for you. Whereas if you're doing a daily budget, they will shoot to spend, let's say $10 a day every single day. Okay, so now just coming down, link clicks, we can just leave that as is. The difference between link clicks and landing page views, just really quick if you're brand new to this whole Instagram advertising or Facebook advertising. So link clicks is if they have the ad and they click on the link, that counts as a link click. And the difference between that and a landing page view, if let's say somebody's on their mobile device and they're like on the subway or something like that, they don't get a lot of really good service, and they click it, that counts for the link clicks. But maybe if the page doesn't fully load, then they didn't really even see what you're trying to get them to click on, right? So if you want to go through and optimize a little bit deeper and say, hey, I want to optimize for people that are actually going to get landing page views, so they click the link and the page actually loads. That's a little bit farther into things, and so you're going to get a little bit better results. So obviously you can go through, optimize for either one of those. We'll just leave that link clicks for right now, and then we'll just hit continue. And then from here we can go through and create our Instagram post. Okay, and what you want to do typically is add an account, add your Instagram account. Okay, so you just hit add an account and you put in your login credentials right there. You can add an existing account, create a new account, whatever it might be. Okay, and then as you're going through, you can go and add the image. You can add the a carousel would basically be multiple images. So like someone who like can swipe, you know how like they have the new feature where like you can see a post and add like 5 or 10 photos or whatever it is. You can swipe through all the different images. The videos, like we mentioned, You want to have 15 seconds or less if it's on the Instagram stories, 60 seconds or less on the actual newsfeed. Okay, so we'll go through, we'll choose add an account, or you can say if you don't have an Instagram account, or you don't want to use, if you want to use a separate one, you can say, hey, this is my Facebook business page I want to run things from, and use the selected Facebook page as the as the profile on Instagram. Okay, so that's what I'll just leave there. Or as I mentioned, you guys can add in your Instagram account there, log in, so it's directly from that account. And then let's say you're going through, upload a video, you just click that plus button or upload video right here. Or we can say browse library. Let's see, I think, okay, that one's 50 seconds long. This one's 10 seconds long. So this one can go in both stories right there. So like this is kind of a quick video of this home. So we can go have this on the story, we can have this on the news feed on both of those, and then throw in the website URL of where you want to send these people to. So like let's say it's google.com. Obviously it's not, you'd probably want to send them to an actual landing page to get some leads, or your website or whatever. But you're able to see like a quick preview of what this is going to look like. Okay, so you can see right here, this is the Instagram feed. And then okay, story media aspect ratio has to be smaller than equal. Okay, so this is another key point that you can see the specs right over here. So if you're doing the Instagram stories, you can see it's more of like that vertical, like how that layout is. So you need to match that so that the ratio is the same as that for when you're doing a story. Okay, so what I would need to do is go back in and see how this is more of that horizontal view. We need to make it more just the same ratios to fit on the Instagram stories there. Okay, which is fine. It's totally fine for right now. We're just going to continue on with this, and then we come in here, type your text. This is basically just like the text that would be in your post, kind of your typical thing. You see that right there. And then you could do learn more, apply now, hit all these different types of contact or call to action buttons right here. I'm just gonna do learn more. Just gonna leave it at that because I don't know, it's not like super in your face like sign up, download now, buy now or anything like that. Just learn more is kind of more of that discovery phase. And then we come down here, and that's pretty much it. You hit confirm and you are set, ready to go, and you're going through showing that ad to the specific people you targeted and with the specific budget that you chose. And then you're able to go see how many clicks and all that stuff inside the ads manager happened from that post. Okay, so you can see how much it costs for someone to go through and click to your website, how much it costs for people to go through and like or comment on the post, all those different options inside the ads manager. All right, so anyway guys, hopefully this was helpful as a quick little Instagram advertising tutorial for complete beginners, just kind of getting you that foundation of going through and setting up your ads with Instagram, whether it's on the stories or the Instagram newsfeed. So if you guys found this video helpful, go ahead, give it a thumbs up. Also comment down below if you guys have any questions, and I'm happy to answer every single one of the questions. I like to go through and respond to every comment people make on my channel here. And if you're brand new here, my name is Jason Wardrop, and I launch a new video every single day on how to generate more leads, make more money, and grow your business. So go ahead and subscribe, hit that notification bell so you'll be notified every single time I go live. I'm going to start doing live trainings, which is going to be super fun for you, for me, for everyone. And so anyway, make sure you guys subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I will see you all tomorrow.